Hello there and welcome to Coin Bureau Clips, the place where my team and I bring you all sorts of useful snippets to keep you informed and entertained. If you want to know why the crypto markets are doing what they're doing, well, why not check to see if you can find the answer right here. So, after a heady few days which saw BTC flirt with 25k and ETH briefly break above 2k, some of the excitement we saw last week around the successful final testnet merge and the news that the date of the actual merge had been brought forward seems to have dissipated. Monday morning blues appear to have taken hold, and a big part of the reason why is China. Now, much of our focus has been on the US economy and the Federal Reserve of late, but the fact is the world's second largest economy is also struggling, and today we had that confirmed. This confirmation came with the news that China's economy is slowing down as the effects of the government's misguided zero COVID strategy and the country's growing property crisis made themselves felt. China's growth figures have just been released and have missed analyst estimates by quite a distance. July's industrial output showed growth of 3.8% from the same time last year, falling well short of the forecast 4.6%, while retail sales were up 2.7%, only just over half the expected 5%. It now looks likely that China will miss its official growth target for the first time since 2015. But if those numbers look bad, then the 28.6% decline in home sales, the 12.3% fall in property investment, and the rise in youth unemployment to 19.9% are even worse and point to some serious headaches for the CCP. And I'll remind you that these are the official stats from government agencies, which some people tend to doubt. Now, the principal causes of this disappointing set of results are, of course, COVID, still, and the woes of the property sector. China's COVID policy basically amounts to imposing draconian lockdowns of major cities, manufacturing centres, and tourist hotspots whenever a case flares up there, choking off production and hindering both recovery and consumer sentiment. And as COVID keeps flaring up, it's clearly a policy that isn't working. As for China's wobbling property sector, if you saw our recent video on Chinese GDP figures, you'll know that the construction industry accounts for a staggering 25% of China's economic output, meaning a crisis there will have massive implications for the country. Disgruntled home buyers are refusing to pay their mortgages in protest at being told to pay for unfinished properties. Property developers are sitting on mountains of debt, and bank runs are having to be suppressed by squads of goons backed up by tanks. In short, China isn't the only country with some serious economic issues facing it. Unlike many other countries, though, if China's economy goes further down the toilet, it'll drag the rest of the world's down with it. Now, we've covered the goings-on in the Chinese economy a number of times over on our main channel, and I'll be posting another video there soon where I look at this situation in more detail. So, keep your eyes peeled for that one, and until then, remember that it's not just the US we should be watching when we consider the state of the markets. And if you enjoyed this update, please do like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And of course, stay tuned for the next one.